What's going on, people? I decided to just come and put another video out. I'm gonna have to, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get into me a little bit of studying and everything. And I'm trying to, what I'm doing, I'm thinking in my mind how I want to work on just trying to better my condition, put myself in a better condition, in a better position to where I can be able to have all the doors open so that I can do the things that I want to do for, you know what I'm saying, my community. Why it's up in my spirit is to say it, talk about it, whatever. You see what I'm saying? You look weird. My complexion looks weird with that light. It's shining right there. It just changes colors. Yeah, it changes color. But anyway, yeah. What I want to do is just continue my little studying, and what I'm also trying to practice doing too is not eating too much. You see what I'm saying? Just maybe if I could, maybe eat a little something light, like a fruit or something, and save the snacks for like in the morning or something like that. You see what I'm saying? And just slow down on. Although I do a lot of exercise and stuff. I've been doing it my whole life, but I just work toward that and just like eat mostly what I'm gonna eat like during the day or something. Maybe just have a snack or something every now and then. It just depends on maybe how hungry I get or whatever, and just stay consistent with my little reading and stuff like that. But I want to train my mind and my thoughts is to not to get away from what I've been, my regular routine like I do. And I know it's going to be kind of hard. But y'all, I'm asking y'all to walk with me as I do to go through this process. I want to change up my way of my routine and get involved and just get active. Get involved in being active in other programs and stuff like that. Not being, what you call this word, not being insecure about myself. You see what I'm saying? I already have confidence. I already have the faith, and I believe. I just have strong confidence. I have a lot of energy as far as my belief is positive, is big and positive, you know. But I do have those weak moments where I have an attempt to, you know, like be insecure or something like that. And I know I'm insecure to a degree, but in a way, I believe, I know in my heart, and I know in my mind, I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can overcome it, and I can reach another higher stance in life, and I can transition, and I'm confident that I can do it. I'm just pushing myself, you know what I'm saying? Is to just get used to, if I gotta, like, I do get up early, I do get up pretty early. I get up around about, not average early hour would be 9 o'clock, like 9, when like once about 9 o'clock, or maybe 9:20 or 9:27. I try to at least be up before 9:30, you know what I'm saying, every morning and stuff like that. Sometimes I'm practicing trying to get up and do a little reading before I even do anything. Sometimes I just manage to get up and just go straight to the bathroom, brush my teeth, do all that good stuff. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get myself involved in the right programs and stuff, and do everything else that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to bring different types of content. I want to bring all kinds of content to you guys. I really do. I just need to just find myself to just go about it and do it. And so for those of the people who are much stronger than me, and that has a much stronger prayer life than me or whatever, which I tried to have a strong prayer life and things of that nature. And you know what I mean? Just keep me in your prayers, you know what I'm saying, as I walk this walk and do everything I need to do in order to be able to become more of the man that I should have came. You see what I'm saying? Because let me go this far. I'm gonna go a little further with this conversation. I didn't have my father coming up. You know what I mean? I didn't have that. You know, I don't even know what that is. I didn't know what that was, to go to a man and ask him about his family history and all that kind of stuff. You know, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. It ain't nothing like talking to your father personal. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like doing that personal. It feels like a nightmare to me. Like, you know how you just didn't grow up with it, because that can you imagine how it feels when somebody tell you that this person was not responsible for himself coming up? You see what I'm saying? And just imagine how that it makes you feel weird. You see what I'm saying? It makes you feel weird. You see that somebody told you that this person just grew up weird. You know what I mean? And so people tell me all the time, they say, tell us about your life and stuff like that, and things of that nature. Tell us about your life. Tell us about you, this and that and the third, this and that. And on my first account with, I have a YouTube account where it talks about you're gonna only get good vibes from this channel here. You see what I'm saying? And so I promise to keep all of my videos not over casual and not revealing too much of what people be like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, whoa, that's too much. I don't want it to be like that, but I want people to be able to watch the content and to be able to, like, damn, I enjoy that shit. That was some good shit. That was some good shit he was talking about. That shit was real talk. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want people to say. That's what I want them to get. You see what I'm saying? But I want to branch out, and I want to see what more I'm good at. What is my place, and what is more is my purpose. You see what I'm saying, in this life and living this life and stuff. Because it's really been hard, because growing up in a single parent household, it's really been hard. You know what I mean? I mean, even though the Most High God, He blessed and this and that and the third, He blessed and everything. And I'm not saying that God didn't do His part by still taking care of me, you know. I turned my life over to the Most High God, I feel like, at 13 years old, because I used to be worse than my two other brothers. You see what I'm saying? That my other brothers, you know what I mean? But I changed at 13 and stuff. But I still feel like when I converted over and I changed from the old life, and that's what the word repent. I repented of the things that I did, like stealing and all that kind of stuff. Those were the major main problems that I had. But I ended up changing. But I still feel like when I came over into the church and stuff like that, I still feel like I had a hard life. My life was not easy at all. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like my life wasn't easy. I came here because I don't want no music is to get in the video or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, walking this journey, it has not been easy for me. This and that and the third. You're thinking about who is your family tree on your father's side. Who are they? And you just hoping that your life that you live, I just hope that it wasn't lived in vain. All that type of stuff. I'm thinking about all that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? Growing up, not knowing how to read and write and all that kind of stuff, which I can read now. You see what I'm saying? I can read more. I read more of the Bible and stuff like that, and this and that and the third. But as far as living on my own, living to myself and stuff like that, I never owned a car in my life. You know what I mean? I never owned transportation. My transportation has been me, my legs. My legs, yes, getting out everywhere I needed to go, like to the store or something like that, walk into the store. I go into the neighborhood and you know what I'm saying, like walk around and talk to the elderly people and stuff like that, hold conversation with them and stuff like that. but I'm back home. Can you imagine how it really feels? Now, I'm not putting down talking my family. I'm not down talking none of my people or nothing like that. But I'm just using this for educational purposes only. That's all I'm doing. I just want to use this for educational purpose. But if you have to still rely upon family members for everything, you got to be in a certain time. You remember I never lived on my own and stuff like that. If you live it, it's like you still got to, like, it's almost like you got to have a curfew, and you got to, like, you got to deal with the fact of, well, baby, you should have called and told so-and-so where you was. You can't stay out all night. But if you just actually to yourself or something like that, if you living there on your own, living to yourself, you can go when you get ready, you can come home and you can do, you don't have to answer to anyone. But no matter how old you get, and I'm not downplaying, I love my peers with all my heart and stuff, but I'm just saying, you know, 'cause we went through a lot, you know what I mean? They parents didn't know how to treat them, so they had children, and they didn't know how to treat their own children. So we just had a cycle that just went on down from generation to generation. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, I ask myself, why did I have a? I mean, sometimes you wonder, what is the purpose of me not having a reading problem? When I had a reading problem in the past, what was the purpose of me living in a single parent household? What was the purpose of that? And you just sitting up and you hoping, like you hate so bad that you didn't get a chance to even talk to your father about his father's father, family tree, and all that on your father's side. And you just hoping the best, you know, just like I do, you know. You in your mind, you like, what is all this going to come to? What was the purpose of all this? And you know what I mean? Even though, what is the purpose of it? You know what I mean? You getting rejected. You try to be a good person. You try to live your life right in this life. You try to treat people. You try hard to treat people the way you want to be treated, but it just seems like it doesn't get you anywhere. You know what I mean? It's just like you try to ask to be you want to communicate, and you wants to fit in, and you wants to be loved, you wants to give love, but no, everybody is rejecting you. Everybody just no one understands you. You know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with things like that, and you just got to just pick yourself up by your bootstraps, and you got to just deal with it. You know, you don't know why the people. Sometimes people, you can try to be this good person, you're gonna be misjudged. You're gonna get misapprehended by a lot of people, and that's really hard within itself. That's hard by itself. You see what I'm saying? And then you got to also deal with the fact that you're not a so-called white person, which you're so-called man of color. They're gonna say you're black. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot you got to face, and it's a lot that comes with living on this planet. It's a lot, man. Especially for a so-called man of color, a so-called black man, it's a lot that we have to endure. I wouldn't want nobody to have the pain that I have. Now, even though, of course, you're taken care of here and yonder. God still blesses you. He able you get through the problems. Don't get me wrong. Now, he blesses me to the point to where I'm able to get through it and things of that nature. But it's be like, man, sometimes it can be overwhelming sometimes. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I was talking about out there earlier, is that I want to just, you know, try to branch out and try something different. You know what I mean? You ain't out there doing nobody nothing wrong. I'm like, damn, I'm not out here doing nobody nothing wrong. It seems like I should be living like a rich person. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like I should be living like a rich person. I feel like I should be prospering more in life. Why is it that I'm not prospering? You know, you feel like you know, you have your moments. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna give up. It just means that I just have my moments at times where I like, damn, man, I think about this shit. And you see every other nation, they prospering. Every other nation, they doing good. They doing a whole lot better. You know what I mean? The Caucasian people, they always have done good. You see what I'm saying? They doing good. They done good on every hand. They everything. They don't have. It's like they can live in a neighborhood and they can help each other out. and stuff like that. But it just seemed like when you try to love your brother, you want to be there for him. It's like it doesn't work, you know. It's like we're not willing to, our people, I don't know. I don't know if it's like we're not willing to accept each other. We're not willing to do that. We're not willing to say, oh, I love this person. We're not willing to do that. We just want to just be hateful, you know what I mean? And so it's hard, man. It's hard. And then it's double hard when you got to deal with the so-called racist white people, so-called white people. And I say so-called because they're not really white. It's really hard when you got to deal with all of that. Another double thing, you got to, when you say certain things online and stuff, they say that you have freedom of speech, but they really cuts it away. You see what I'm saying? And it's just hard. It's just been hard. You know what I mean? It has not been easy. And I wouldn't dare sit up there and tell you. If I tell y'all that my life was easy, I'd be telling a goddamn lie if I sat up here and told y'all that my life was easy, because my life was not easy at all. It's not easy, especially when you're battling with different things and you're striving to be better and you want to be better and better, and you be like, damn, man, I hate this shit happening. You know what I mean? And it's just hard. You see what I'm saying? Can you imagine just being your poor man's words is not heard and stuff like that? That's hard within itself. You see what I'm saying? To where you got the people don't. Can you imagine just you saying something, you have ideas and you want to achieve certain ideas and goals and stuff, and nobody values it? It's like people don't value it. And can you imagine how hard that is as being a man of color? Can you imagine growing up in life and you got to deal with that? That's hard. It's really hard. It's not easy. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you it was rock, sweet, ice, and easy, because I would be lying to y'all if I sat up here and told y'all everything was rock, cream, and easy, because it wasn't. It really wasn't. So living in a single parent household it's not easy at all. I'm going to tell you that now. Living, especially when you live in poverty, you poor, and you ain't got nothing, and you got to live, and it's just, you know, to where $100 today, it feels like if you ain't got $100, it's like it's like it's impossible. Like if somebody pull us over, well, of course I don't have a car, and they gave me a ticket for trespassing. And they charge, say this ticket is $100 or $200. That's a lot to a person who's been used to being poor. And it's like, damn, how in the hell, where in the hell? I'll say right now, $200 ain't nothing to a so-called white man. And it's like, where in the hell is I'm gonna get $200 from? You're thinking about all of that. So it really has not been easy. I'm not gonna draw the video out too long. I didn't think I was gonna say all this stuff that I'm saying, but it just took me here. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk some more about this here. And I'll see y'all later here. All right.